Hey y'all, this is Jake's Kitchen today. We are cooking my favorite dish that's been a crowd pleaser for 7 or 8 years. It's better than your Chinese food. It's chicken fried rice. It's so much better than your regular Chinese food that you would never buy it from a regular Chinese restaurant ever again. Now, one of the most important things we're doing now is washing the chicken. You want to wash the chicken because so you can get the stickiness out of there, and it makes it so much easier. Now I gotta wash my hands again, so you won't get salmonella. Salmonella is not a great thing, y'all. Here's the easiest way to cut chicken. This is about like all the 5 chicken breasts. This is like 4 pounds of chicken here. When you're cutting the chicken, you want to cut it and try to cut in cubes as much as you can. Try to run through like this. If you get long sticky things, you can cut it in half like this. When you cut small pieces, the less time it cooks. And we're going, okay, we got 4 more chicken breasts to do. Like I said, cut it in half. And you do this. And you cut it and try to cut it into like at least a quarter piece, an inch, probably like a half an inch to an inch piece chicken cubes. You don't want to eat the fat pieces because those are not very pleasant to eat. So you want to try to trim these. Alright y'all, the oil we're using today is canola oil and sesame oil. Sesame oil has been used by Asian foods a lot, and it gives you this homemade chicken fried rice flavor. But you don't want to use so much sesame oil because it's very, very strong and it'll kill your dish and will not make it so much flavorful, and you don't want that at all. Now we're using 2 tablespoons of oil, and we're using 2 teaspoons of sesame oil. Actually, we're using a teaspoon of sesame oil because you don't want to make this very strong. Wait till it heats up. The best way to do this is to turn in circles. Then it spreads the oil out more easily. Now let's get our seasonings. I like using my favorite seasonings of all time. Garlic salt, pepper, seasoning salt, and onion powder. Then you wait till it bubbles. But you want to, when you do seasoning, you want to sprinkle lightly like this. rice is the main crop for Asia, and Asians, they use a lot of rice. And if you ever know about Asian people, they're very healthy people, and rice is their big main crop. They use a lot of garlic. They use a lot of great healthy stuff every day, and they actually live a lot longer than us Americans do. Okay, that's a tablespoon of garlic salt, tablespoon of onion powder, and a tablespoon of pepper I just did on the first side. The way how you can know when it's heated up, you can put it by your hand or you see bubbles. Or I actually put it on low, y'all. That's funny. Welcome back to the commercial. During the commercial break, I have diced the chicken, and I seasoned more again with more salt, with more garlic salt, pepper, onion powder, and seasoning salt. Now I'm turning these right here. You want to keep turning them because you don't want to overburn it. But also, before commercial break, I was going to say that you can use, instead of chicken, you can use beef, you can use pork, you can use seafood like shrimp. Sometimes people put fish in fried rice too, or you can just have vegetables and tofu. And there's a lot of healthy options that you can use when you're making fried rice or any Asian dish. Now we got 3 Vidalia onions. You always want to cut the leaf part first, then the ball spot. Then you want to cut the onion in half like this. Now rip the skin off because it's very uncomfortable to eat. And if you ever have a tip like this, you always want to cut this. You always want to cut it right here, because like leaf, it's very uncomfortable to cut. The easiest way to chop the onion is to do this. Cut it like a little piece, cut a little circle like this, like a moon. And do this. Cut it like thin strips. And this. Oh, make sure there's no brown. You dice the onion. Then cut it in half like this. Y'all want to keep stirring it. That's the longest part of this process, is stirring the chicken. Otherwise, everything is so easy. So look at the smell, how the smell is developing, all the flavors of the chicken. It smells so good that, oh my gosh, you definitely do not want to go eat Chinese food again in a Chinese restaurant. Now I made fried rice. I also have made stir fry. I made pepper and steak, which we'll include with other episodes. The reason why I'm doing the show, doing my own cooking show, is because not only to give back to the community, it's also how I'm giving it back to God Jesus, because they show me how this great gift can be used to give love to not only them, but to my friends and family as well. And you always want to give back to the community, because if you give back to the community and you love everybody, they will most certainly love you back. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Jake's Kitchen. Now, look at all this chicken here. Surprisingly enough, this is all 4 pounds of chicken. When I was growing up, my biggest inspirations in cooking was my grandma Dee Dee and my mom. But I also watched some very good cooking shows like Rachel Ray, Giada De Laurentiis, Paula Deen, Molly Ye. There's some of my big inspirations as well when it comes to cooking, and have a diverse group. This is what the United States is about. We have a big diverse group in this country. And oh yeah, look at all the chicken we're gonna have tonight with the fried rice. And here's a key trick right here. Once we're cooking the rice, the vegetables and the rice, you also want to keep the juices as well, because it will actually add flavor to the rice too. As we scoop into this chicken, this is our free onions we just cut right now. And oh yeah, it says scooping up the chicken. You can also, okay, let's move some stuff here. Now, we're gonna start cooking here. Now, we're gonna start cooking the vegetables. You keep the juices here, and you wanna do the same thing like you do with the vegetables.
What heat did you put it on?
I put on high heat. You do 2 tablespoons of oil, but you generously want to sprinkle some more soy sauce. This is about like 20 drops. 20 drops more.
Sesame oil.
Sesame oil. This is 20 drops of sesame oil. Chicken fried rice is a very simple, easy meal to make. And it takes like 20 to 30 minutes. But if you want to do vegetable fried rice, it actually will take like 15 to 20 minutes. And it's a very easy meal to go to. And we're adding 2 whole bags, 2 60-ounce bags of sweet and carrots, along with our free drops, free onions. Make sure you get the peels off. And uncomfortable pieces as well, because who wants that? Not me, not my wife either, who's doing a very good job with the camera. This is what Rachel Ray does too. Like if you don't have you can do this with a knife too, but Rachel Ray, she used like a little flat knife spatula and to get all her vegetables pieces off, and then she puts it in her food and stuff. To see for the seasonings, you want to add salt. This is about 2 teaspoons of salt, and you want to add a little bit of pepper. Stir it up pretty good, and actually wait till like 4 or 5 minutes wait for like 5 or 10 minutes or until the onions they get softened. If it's not too much garlicky flavor, you can still add like a tablespoon of garlic salt. You want to add like a spoonful of garlic, just the size like this. Shake it all around. And like I said, you want to keep stirring it until the onions soften up. And here's the key when you do fried rice. If you do for the rice, you want to cook your rice like a day up the night before, and you want to cook and refrigerate the night before so it can stick. Because if you cook with soft rice, it really does not give you the true fried rice flavor, and plus it will stick more easily too. And you want to add more sesame seed oil, so you can still get this fried rice flavor in there for you. See all the smell of the goods of the vegetables? Yum, it smells great. My kitchen show is going to have like so much great things. Like we're going to make some breakfasts, we're going to make lunches, we're going to make dinners, we're going to make some fun flavor snacks. We're also going to do some gluten-free and vegetarian meals as well, so we can conclude everybody. Because I have friends at church who are gluten-free. I have friends who are vegetarian. Some of them follow keto diets where they don't eat carbs or sugar. And that's fine with me, y'all, because we're all friends here. We're all friends, and we should accommodate everybody from their own taste buds, their own traditions and origins, because some people are more different than others, and some people, even my age, are picky eaters. And most kids now, they actually love their vegetables. Here's some alternatives you could do for the fried rice. Like, you don't have to use white rice. You can use brown rice. You can do multi-grain rice. You can use cauliflower rice. You can use cauliflower rice. And sometimes you can use, like, some people put quinoa or something like that too. Because quinoa or couscous, it's like a rice flavored dish. It's a rice-like, but some people don't eat rice, and that's okay with me too. And look at the flavor. This flavor it smells so good, man. I want to eat this right now. I can't wait for some fried rice, people. All right, we got 4 more minutes until. Here's the easiest way to pour the rice. You want to put it flat down like this. And see how I'm pushing it? If you push it like this, the whole rice can go around the same time. And you don't have to miss. And sometimes it's hard to get the whole rice in there. You can use I use a family style bag rice, but you can also crock pot. You can use a crock pot, like a 2 or 3 hour crock pot for the rice too. And here's the measurement for rice when you're cooking the rice. Always 2 cups of water and 1 cup of rice. It's 2 in 1. And pour a little more sesame oil. Okay, here's the key. For the soy sauce, you want to make sure the whole rice is covered. Sometimes it takes a bottle and a half to 2 bottles. And you don't want to use so much soy sauce. It's because the soy sauce is so salty and it's really uncomfortable to eat. If you don't want to use you can do this. If you don't want to use this cap, you can also do this as well. But I'd rather use a cap because it's much easier. Oh, you want to lower the heat so the rice will not stick. Who wants sticky rice in their pan? I do not. It's not very flavorful. Now we can add our, see how much chicken juices I saved? You can pour some chicken juices. And then now we pour chicken in there. You want to add more soy sauce until the rice covers. Every time I go out to an Asian restaurant, I always want something with rice. Like I said, my favorite things is fried rice and the pepper steak. I also like chow mein, which that's also easy to cook as well. But it's hard to buy chow mein noodles. You have to go to like an Asian restaurant because most grocery stores, they do not have chow mein noodles, which is odd because I don't know why a grocery store don't have chow mein noodles. And you want to keep continuing when you pour the soy sauce here. Like I said, sometimes it takes like a bottle, and it takes a bottle and a half. It just determines how much rice you're making.
So how many servings is this? How many recipes would you say this is?
For this big pot here, the servings will be at least maybe, I say 12 to 16 people. So it's about like maybe a 1/4 cup each. No, maybe a half. No, I'd say 20.
20 servings?
Yeah.
Of a half a cup or a cup?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I can't wait to have this. It smells so good, y'all. I wish you were here with me. I wish you come to my house and have this too. Every time I serve this or cook the fried rice, everybody loves it. It's been a true fan. It's one of my favorite signature dishes of all time. Add a little more garlic. Add a little more sesame oil. Keep stirring it until it's hot. Until the whole thing covers. You want to get it all covered, baby. And I think we're almost done. You want to get all the chicken, you want to get all the onions, carrots. Now let's give it a taste. You want to get all the peas, carrots, and onions and chicken. Here we go, y'all. Mmm. So good. I get the flavor of the soy sauce. I get the flavor of the sesame oil. That's the true standards and flavors of the fried rice and all the Asian foods. The chicken is moist and juicy. It tastes great. The vegetables are soft. This is the best, easiest dish you all can make. And like I said, it takes 30 minutes. Please subscribe for this channel. Thank you so much for coming to Jake's Kitchen.